Hello. We're gonna be doing some St. Pau stories. Starting with Crash Awake. Crash Awake. Walking on the beach. The winners of my
There, now's your chance.
Get him. Flying press, undefeated hero.
What?
Whoa, I didn't see you there. You should have followed my sin and you came all this way.
All right.
Well, if you want to know, I was sending a song to the people in Sona across the sea. My voice carries across oceans and soars over mountains. So I hope. Anyway, I know it's pointless, but you shouldn't not do something just because it's pointless. That grammar though. Should not. That's what shouldn't is. But shouldn't not. What are you talking about? Seems like you don't get it. Maybe I should tell you a story. Back when I had just started my wrestling career, begged me to take him to sea by boat, so I voyaged all out to the wild blue yonder. Unfortunately, though, we anchored our boat in a spot that had a cold and very fast current. It would have been impossible to swim through, pointless even.
Whoa!
At least I thought so. On the other hand, jumped into the ocean and started swimming against the current. A battle with Mother Nature herself, of course. At the beginning, there was nothing Floatzel could have really done, just be swept away. But day after day, it would continue
All
swimming.
right.
After seeing that determination, I decided to train as well. While I swam with him every day, I noticed he was able to swim a little bit faster each time. A little by little, we got stronger and made progress each day.
Hey, you're the real deal.
And eventually, he outpaced the ocean current. In that moment, efforts meant something that hadn't all been for nothing. Well,
I got this.
I know, right? I was so happy I jumped into the water with him. Then we got carried out to open sea. Maybe if others had seen Floatzel swimming, they would have thought it pointless at first. I mean, you won't know if something's worth the effort until you give it a try. Thought there was no point in trying, he would have never outpaced the current.
All right.
So before you start to say my sinning is pointless, join me in the voice of two.
I'm gonna crash over you.
Crash.
Whoa! All right.
When that's enough of a woman, let's
What a
do
show!
I mean, the whole island can hear us.
Unbelievable! What?
Good. Look over there. There's a Pokemon Ranger up in the cliff. How about not? She's waving us. She can hear our voices.
I'm gonna crash over you!
Alright, that was something too. Candice.
Whoa!
What brings you here? You're not lost, are you? No, just exploring.
Hey now!
Can be pretty treacherous if you're not super careful. Make sure to stay focused out there. This place could easily become a disaster zone if you get a surprise blizzard
Here I go!
Would you be a doll and go shield me from the wind blades? You really should be more careful. I should learn to follow my own advice every once in a while too. Something happened. It was a long time ago. But yeah, I got stranded in the mountains during a really bad snowstorm once. There was a flower that only blooms up in the snowiest mountain. And one day, I decided to go hiking and try and find one. But while I was up there, I got caught in an unexpected blizzard and accidentally wheeled off the trail. I was lost in freezing. I almost lost hope altogether. I didn't think anyone was going to rescue me. But then Abu Mosnar, he came out of nowhere and saved my life. I was barely conscious by then, but I remember feeling like I was being carried down the mountain by a big fluffy Pokemon. When I woke up, the Pokemon was gone. Somehow, I'd ended up in a cabin in the mountains, tucked into a warm bed. He ran off before I even got the chance to thank her. She was too sad. Maybe that's why I thought I was supposed
I
to.
see.
After the whole experience, I just knew I had to find that Pokemon again. Somehow I wanted to battle with her as my partner Pokemon. Eventually I did find her, but she chased me away. Not to mention, not to be mean or anything, she did it to keep me away from the danger. You see, whenever Abel's Masnar is around, snow, strong blizzards tend to form. I think she wanted to protect me from them. I wasn't going to let a little blizzard stop me, though. I hiked right through those storms to visit her over and over again. It took a while, but eventually she gave in and said yes. The determination paid off. Think so? My perfect focus somehow melted that icy heart of
Focus!
hers. Focus is the key to victory.
Oh.
Well, I thought so anyways. What do you mean? May have said yes that day because she was worried about me. True. If I'd continued to visit her up in the mountains, I would have been pelted by the blizzard non-stop. At some point, I would have frozen over. Wanted to prevent that from happening, and I believe that kindness is what makes us strong. I never found the snowflower. I'd gone searching for the mountain that day.
Okay.
But then, and I found something more special than that. It's my partner. Who's next? Thornton. Going to my data interpreting machine. Interrupting machine. This should be the correct path.
Whoa!
Oh, are we in your way? My bro's on, and I will just analyzing our battle from yesterday. After a battle, I like to use my data interpreting machine to learn everything I can about my opponent's Pokemon. There's a vast number of trainers here on Pasture right now. Being able to gather so much diverse data all in one place is incredibly useful, or at least it should be. It's my machine. I keep getting really strange results. I found so many battles where my machine refuses to analyze my opponents properly, or its calculations are
Hey!
is in need of repair.
What?
Not just data, you mean they can't be fully expressed with just numbers. That reminds me, I haven't been able to express you and your Pokemon in numerical values yet, and my bronze on here. I chose to pair up with him because of the protective metal nature of its body, and also because it has an air of mystery about it, something that can't be quantified. It just seemed really interesting. It surprised me in a way to discover such a huge pool of strength that couldn't be measured by machine and analysis alone. Possessly, sometimes the strength of a sync pair, the strength of the bond, can overcome even the strongest opponents. That means if I can somehow figure out how to enhance my machine so that it can measure things like trust and determination, perhaps I can become even stronger in Pokemon battles.
Whoa!
Whoa, so much to do in so little time.
Thank you so much.
Thank ya, Balloon Hint. Let's go.
Analysis start.
Huh. Alright. Thank you, Fortune.